We are inside the palace of Zeno, specifically in the game room of the King of All, in which the god Beerus is on one side. This meeting is an outrage to my time of nap. If they do not announce something monumental, I will erase the Universe 9 for pure annoyance. Contain yourself, Mr. Beerus. My father must have a crucial announcement. His semblance, although smiling, lacks his usual lightness. Denshinkan floats, his gaze stops in Goku, then he goes through all those present. Greetings to all the pillars of existence. I am pleased to see gathered the destructive gods, the creative gods, and some exceptional mortals. Son Goku, your desire for surpassion has driven this era, but it has also exposed its greatest weakness, the fundamental instability. The expression of Goku would be confusion. Instability? I just want to fight strong people and make the universes strive. And that's why you are the engine of danger. Your survival games, your chaotic transformations, and the incompetence of the gods of destruction to maintain 98% of existence. Everything leads to collapse. Life must be perfect, not a constant test. The energy in the room becomes oppressive, as if gravity multiplied by 1,000. It is the power of pure creation. How can he project this without moving? It is the essence, the substance that creates the key and is using it as a prison. Denshinkan raises his hand. The Senos stop playing. My dear Senos, I love you, but your innocence is a double-edged sword. Existence cannot be ruled by a whim. The time of the game is over. The sound of a cosmic crystal breaking would resonate throughout the house. Great Priest, this is total annihilation! The king has been revealed. The angels have understood that the chaos of mortals and the incompetence of the gods of destruction are not compatible with eternity. We will impose an absolute order. The truth is not in the fight, but in stasis. The 12 angels raise their vessels. Their auras turn silver and cold. I cannot. My destructive energy is being sucked. I'm sorry, brother, father. I knew that the only way to dismantle the gods of destruction was to use their own energy. The power of destruction as poison is the end of an era. The angels activate the power of destruction reflected. The gods fall, screaming in pain, their bodies consumed by their own destruction. Beerus falls on his knees, the last one. We are lost. The chain of command has been broken. Goku would access the Ultra Instinct maximum power, trying to do something against the angels. I will not allow it. Goku throws an invisible speed blow, impacts the invisible barrier of Grand Priest. The blow dissolves. There is no impact. Damn it. My energy, it does not compare in the slightest with the energy of Grand Priest. You can break the space, you can even surpass the gods, but you will never be able to surpass an angel, much less surpass me. Vegeta overcomes Saiyan Blue maximum power, throwing a great attack against Grand Priest. Die, traitor! An angel deflects Vegeta's blast against a distant pillar. Jiren and Toppo attacking with everything. An angel would intercept Jiren effortlessly. Toppo's destructive attack is absorbed by another angel without the slightest difficulty. Goku, retire. Strength does not work. Speed does not work. Not even instinct. They are the physical law of this cosmos. But if I leave, there will be no one to fight for freedom. Meanwhile, outside the kingdom of Zeno, Grand Priest transports the remaining mortals to the kingdom of nothingness. Goku, Vegeta, Jiren, and Frieza are present. Oh, the irony. I will be the last one standing. Do I have to reign now, Great Priest? You will be the example, Frieza. Your chaotic evil is the disease that we will cure. Grand Priest snaps his fingers. Frieza in his golden form evaporates instantly without leaving a trace. He erased it without a thought. Jiren and Toppo are hit by two angels with a wave of great power energy being sent to fly to a few mountains, becoming unconscious. Enough! Grand Priest launches an energy wave that envelops Vegeta. Vegeta screams while his Jin Blue power is completely destroyed to then be thrown unconscious. Goku would return to the imperfect Ultra Instinct due to the wear of energy. If we're going to die, we will do it by fighting. Why do you fight, Goku? Because life is movement. The universe is alive because it changes. You want to kill it with your order. We want to stabilize it. Change generates evil. Ecstasy is peace. Now die in silence. Grand Priest throws his energy sphere of annihilation against Goku. Goku falls on his knees, accepting the end of his life. But microseconds before that great energy sphere collides with his being, Goku would turn his mind completely white. I was not strong enough. Saiyan, I chose you for your insatiable humility. The Grand Priest and his children are perfect, and perfection is a dead end. Evolution is the essence of life. Despite Salama communicating with Goku through a mental power, Grand Priest would be able to perceive him, but because Salama did not have the overwhelming power he had millions of years ago, Grand Priest went towards him with great arrogance. Silence, Salama. The Ultra Instinct is the shell of the gods. Break both. Accept the essence. Channel the light of origin. A pure white light floods Goku's chest. Old tattoos are engraved on his skin. The light does not burn. It just is. Goku gets up, stopping the energy of annihilation with his hand without the need to use energy. Grand Priest's attack dissolves into luminous dust. Silence is not an option. This will be the end of your existence, Grand Priest. Impossible. This energy is inaccessible. Angels, we will attack in pattern 7. 7 angels consecutively attack Goku. However, Goku moves forward at great speed. The blows of the angels impact. However, Goku's light would dematerialize the shackles when attacking them, reducing them to simple dust. Splendor of the luminous god. A pulse of white light hits the angels. Their wings become opaque. They fall on their knees, stripped of their immunity, remaining on the ground as mere mortals. Your arrogance, to believe that life is above perfection, is the reason why I will erase you. Now use the light. The light is the law, and the law says that the law must change. Grand Priest throws his strongest blow. Cosmic collapse. Goku stops it with a single finger. The fist of the Grand Priest is trapped in a bubble of light. Retreat, mortal. I will make you change, since I truly do not want to end your existence. Goku hits Grand Priest in the solar plexus. The impact cracks the space of the Kingdom of Nothingness. Grand Priest vomits silver energy. This is impossible. Grand Priest, despite all the damage received from a single blow, would stand up at the same time as he spat out large quantities of blood. Grand Priest launches the final attack, Multiverse Collapse, a sphere of black antimatter. It is his last resort. If the chaos must continue, then existence must be restarted. The ray of white light purifies the antimatter strip by dissolving it. Grand Priest falls on the ground without halo of divinity. Goku wraps him in light. Not to kill him, but to strip him of his absolute divinity. Goku sighs, due to the excess of power he had used in this short period of time. Goku begins to tremble. White hair is reduced. Goku falls unconscious. Returning to his base state, Whis quickly catches him in his arms. Well done, Son Goku, but now you pay the price. The cage of the Zeno disintegrates. Because Grand Priest had been defeated. Look, Goku has been unconscious, but the power he showed was incredible. He even surpassed Grand Priest. Yes, and Grand Priest no longer has divinity, apparently. A day quickly passed, in which Goku would be able to wake up, while thanks to Whis he would recover his energies completely. Like Grand Priest was on his knees without halo or divinity, Grand Priest was bad. We must erase him. Yes, Your Majesty. Stop there, little Zen. Erasing him would be a waste. He is super strong. He taught us that perfection is weak. We must be better individuals and learn to forgive. My mistake was to believe that the law should be absolute. He deserves a fair punishment, that he loses his position, and that he is exiled to watch over the dragon's superspheres, only until the universe really needs it. The punishment is fair, Excellency. My father will live, but he will be stripped of all authority over his children. And Grand Priest would disappear from the entire kingdom of Zeno. Meanwhile, the deities of Universe 7 returning to their planet, being accompanied by the god Champa and the mortals Jiren and Topo. That mortal spoke for me. The punishment was an insult. Mr. Beerus, Goku saved his existence. That power, the luminous god, was not strength. It was the acceptance of the potential. I who fought for order, I was unable to see the error of the ecstasy. It is unacceptable. I am the prince of the Saiyans, so I will also achieve that transformation called Luminous God. Meanwhile, upon arriving at the planet of the god Beerus, Goku, along with the deities, would sit down to eat a little, to spend the bad time of everything that happened on the planet of Zeno. Your condition is delicate, Goku. The light of the origin is not a key. Using it is like asking to lend the gravity of a black hole. If you use the luminous god Ultra Saiyan again without thousands of years of training, the consequences can be catastrophic. You would dissolve in particles, fool. There would be nothing left. Even the Super Dragon Balls will not be able to bring you to life, because even your power exceeds that of Den Shin Khan. I understand. Then I will have to dominate the light. If it is a part of me, I can train to make it mine. It is the only option you have, Mr. Goku, but I trust you. Goku would return to planet Earth, realizing the training that Vegeta was carrying out. That's right, the Prince of the Saiyans would emerge from one of the gravity capsules, showing the imposing power of the Ultra Ego. Kakarot, do not dare to be condescending. Say what you are capable of, but you have been blessed with great talent. But I will show you that effort is capable of surpassing that talent that you possess. Goku would access the Ultra Instinct while his gaze reflected a divinity of another level. It's not mine, Vegeta, it's borrowed. I disintegrate if I use it again. Do not talk to me about consequences. I'm talking about the top. You won by a cosmic stroke of luck. I will follow my path, the path of control. I have come to the conclusion that your instinct, your detachment, is too chaotic. On the contrary, I will use my pride to be the unmovable pillar. If the light is unstable, my ego will be stability. Sounds good to me, but you are making the same mistake as Den Shin Khan. The universe is moving. If you stay still, it will pass over you. Prove it, Kakarot, if your mind is now too high for real combat. Vegeta with great speed launches against Goku. His destructive aura of the Ultra Ego rises all around him. I always have time for a good fight. Goku dodges Vegeta's first blow by a few millimeters, thus starting both with a great battle. Wow, you are faster than before, Vegeta. It is not speed, Kakarot, it is willpower, the control of each particle of my energy. Vegeta unleashes a burst of purple ki that envelops Goku. Goku uses the Ultra Instinct to deflect the spheres, but each impact forces him to use more force than usual. The serene silver aura of the instinct fights against the dark purple and dominant of the ego. The galaxy had survived the tyranny of perfection, but now faced a new era of uncertainty, ruled by two mortals at the edge of divinity. Goku had touched the forbidden light, and Vegeta had sworn to reach the Force through the darkness of control. The question was not if they could overcome each other, but if his own evolution would destroy what he had sworn to protect. The great battle of both Saiyans would be perceived by the deities of Universe 7. Due to this, with the help of Whis Baculum, they would be teleported to their planet. In that place, they can fight with all their power. Since being the planet of a god of destruction, it is dozens of times more resistant than the whole universe. The fight between Goku and Vegeta was a symphony of quantum shocks. Vegeta has refined his control to the point of almost teleportation. Your mind is in the clouds, Kakarot, too busy dreaming of the power of creation. The Ultra Instinct is just a reaction technique. It is not the will that defines victory. Vegeta throws an incredible compact attack against Goku. With a surgical precision, Goku is able to dodge it by little. I do not have time to think. His control is so fine that I have no instinct for where the attack is dispersed. Vegeta rushes using his dark aura to enwrap the space where Goku is going to land. The impact forces Goku to channel emergency energy. The light scars on his skin light up and open momentarily with thin lines of glass. Goku is not able to bear that pain. Because of this, he falls to the ground with great power. The moment he returns to his base state, damn it, I cannot seal it. The light lines close suddenly. Vegeta approaches trembling with the effort of his extreme concentration. You see, you are fragile. You touched a power that rejects you. Your victory was a curse. What good is the light of origin if the wind of my ego breaks you? It's my body, not the technique. I have to get used to that energy. It's like lifting a mountain with a thread. The thread has broken. Goku, those leaks are fundamental energy. If you allow another crack like that, we could lose you. There is no sphere that can recover you from a disintegration in primordial light. Stop using it. Then, since you can even tempt with your life. I cannot. Vegeta, if the chaos returns, I need that form. I need that energy to be mine. The training would end. On the other hand, the deities would speak among them, while the god Beerus was in a dark expression. I tell you, something is wrong, Whis. I feel a chill in the core of my power of destruction. It is an ancient tremor, a sound that has not been heard since before the first god. It is the consequence of my father's exile. Shinkan was the most powerful angel of all. That is, it was the layer of perfection that marked the weaknesses of the cosmos. Without it, the network of control has weakened. The cosmos is looking for a new anchor. The screen shows the kingdom of nothing. A purple light fracture with a cosmic tear opens in the line of Universe 4. What is that? A crack of dark energy. The light of origin that spilled into the kingdom of nothing during the battle. It has been detected, and it's acting like a lighthouse. The camera focuses the crack. An immense and purple eye with a vertical pupil blinks with primordial evil. That thing is the beam of silence, a primordial entity. It feeds on despair and lack of direction. I thought it was just a myth of the Kaioshin. Older, the primordials were sealed by Zeno before the 12 universes existed. The Watcher is being attracted by Goku's energy signature. If he consumes it, he will obtain the key to creation. We must flee. If the Watcher becomes a god of creation, not even I, with all the power of destruction, can stop him. Fleeing is impossible, Beerus. The Watcher already has a footprint in this plane. The only solution is to fight it in his domain, the dimension of despair. Meanwhile, with the Saiyans, Goku was bandaging his body because the divine light was able to cause him great damage. Due to this, Whis would grant him a bandage of wine, making him recover more quickly. For his part, Vegeta was meditating. The entity is ready to manifest. Goku, you must go to stop it. Great! Where is it? Stop smiling. The Watcher only exists in places of absolute cosmic despair. If you enter his dimension with your normal ki, you will be consumed by terror until your soul dissolves. Only your origin light can penetrate. I understand. I need to go in the form of the Luminous Ultra Saiyan God. It is a suicide mission. The dimension of the Watcher destabilizes the energy. Using the Luminous Ultra Saiyan God there will disintegrate you in minutes. That's why I won't go alone. We need a timestamp, an anchor powerful enough to stabilize the dimensional door, preventing the energy of despair from consuming Goku. We need a timestamp. And we don't have time. No, we need someone who can handle the destructive energy with enough will to open the portal and close it with the same precision. There is only one mortal capable of that absolute control. Whis looks at Vegeta. Vegeta would give an arrogant smile, accepting the challenge. So the god of stability, Seragio, will have to use my power of destruction. You will have to merge your controlled ego with a fragment of destruction. This will not be impulsive destruction, Vegeta. It will be total control over the erased. We will call it the ego of destruction. Before leaving for that mission, Vegeta would stop in the dimension of Whis's baculum, managing to achieve total control over his energy of destruction. Vegeta is wrapped in a purple sphere. Beerus has given in a fragment of his own destructive energy. Vegeta screams in pain and concentration as he tries to dominate the energy. This energy is pure chaos. Try to destroy me, erase my existence. But my ego refuses. I control annihilation, not the other way around. Beerus is an idiot. No mortal has tried to dominate destruction with his own will. The power of destruction is detachment. He is pure attachment to his pride. But that attachment, Mr. Beerus, is his strength. He is forcing the power of destruction to obey. Please observe. Vegeta's purple aura stabilizes. It no longer trembles. It becomes black but with blue contours, controlled by his ego. Vegeta opens his eyes. His pupil is a circle of pure emptiness. The power of destruction is mine, not to use it in anger, but to impose order. For his part, Goku was in another dimension, in the same way with the intention of healing his wounds, since they opened and closed incessantly. Goku meditated with the intention of healing the wounds of his entire body. Salama said that light is evolution, but my body rejects it. It's like trying to contain an ocean in a glass of paper. Whis at the moment would appear in front of Goku. Your mistake is to contain Goku. The Luminous Ultra Saiyan God is not a fight transformation. It is a state of being. Do not try to see the glass. Become the ocean. Accept that your body is no longer completely mortal. Accept it? The light of origin will only stabilize if your body accepts the truth of imperfection. Otherwise, the light will consume you in your next battle. For his part, the eye of the silent watchman has enlarged. The purple crack extends to Universe 7. You're close. The watchman is leaving U4. His hour of despair is affecting even my planet. The time has come. Vegeta has finished his training. His ego of destruction has reached stability. Now, only the light of the origin of Goku can penetrate. A portal would be formed outside the kingdom of the Nether, while Goku and Vegeta were facing that great purple crack that leads to the path of absolute despair. Vegeta would quickly access the Ultra Ego control to maximum power. My mission is to create the seal. Your mission is the light. Do not fail me, Kakarot. If you die, there will be no one to surpass me. Do not worry, I will not die, not when there is such a big fight waiting for me. Vegeta raises both hands. He concentrates the purple energy of destruction, but instead of throwing a sphere of annihilation, he weaves a net of control around the crack, forcing it to open only enough for a stable passage. Now, Kakarot, in. I cannot keep this open for a long time, and do not dare to use more force than you need. Instantly, Goku transforms into a luminous Ultra Saiyan God. The liquid white light explodes, but this time it is contained. The runes shine intensely, and he jumps towards the portal. Inside the dimension of despair, Goku lands in a dark and unreal plane. There is no ground or sky, only purple mist and the constant sound of whispers that try to induce fear and doubt. You are a liar. You are a fraud. I will kill you. Your family will be devoured. Goku's light fights the whispers. The eye of the silent watchman appears over him, larger than a planet. Oh, the light, the essence of my creator. Come to me, bearer. Allow me to consume you, and I will give you true order. I will free you of the agony of evolution. I do not want order. I want to fight. Goku throws a direct punch to the eye of the watchman. The blow is not physical. It is a wave of light of origin. The light hurts. The creation burns me. The Watcher counterattacks with a barrage of liquid despair. Goku is surrounded by visions. The disintegration of Chi-Chi and Gohan. Frieza's laugh. Beerus' disappointed face. Goku trembles. The scars of the light open up. The energy leaks are massive. I cannot concentrate. The fear is real here. Your wounds are breaking. Now I will consume you. The Watchman throws a second burst of despair. Goku tries to defend himself, but the light is unstable. Goku is trapped between an enemy that is inspired by fear and a form that threatens to destroy him. Goku was in the most precarious battle of his life. The Luminous God had defeated the perfection of Grand Priest, but the primordial chaos was a completely different threat, a threat that even played with the brain. Goku, Luminous God Ultra Saiyan, is attacked without mercy. The liquid despair of the Watchman of Silence does not seek to damage him physically. He seeks weakness in his mind. Goku is on his knees with his hands trembling in a futile attempt to seal his wounds. The scars of light on his torso open like thin lines of white lava, expelling the primordial energy. I cannot seal it. The pressure of this dimension is accelerating the escape. It is as if the universe itself was denying me the right to exist. Your existence is a lie, Son Goku. The light was given to you out of pity, not out of merit. You will die here, and your family will be erased from memory, because you were too proud to be humble, and too humble to be God. The Watchman of Silence, an immense and gelatinous eye, laughs without making a sound, projecting waves of terror that make the tissue of Goku's light vibrate. Bleed, your light bearer. Each escape is a gift to me. I am the void that precedes being. Allow me to consume you, and I will free you from the agony of your broken potential. A tentacle of gelatinous darkness heads to Goku's heart. It is the point of greatest escape, where the light of origin connects with his soul. Sanema, Geese, I need stability. The light is the ocean. Do not try to be the glass. Goku, you must return to the ocean. The tentacle is centimeters away. Goku tries to force himself to use the Ultra Instinct to dodge, but the terror of the annulment paralyzes him. He returns to his base state for a microsecond, which is detected outside. Meanwhile, outside the Kingdom of Nothingness, Vegeta Ultra Ego is suffering. His controlled destructive energy network blinks dangerously. Beerus watches with a tense jaw. Damn it, the carrier is becoming unstable. The damn worm is attacking my control. The carrier is failing. Retreat, Vegeta. This is not your fight. Your ego will cost you your life. You can't, Mr. Beerus. Goku's blinking means imminent death. The portal will collapse if Vegeta leaves, and the Watcher will use the residual energy to enter. Vegeta sees the fluctuation of Goku's ki on the panel. The terror mixes with a cold rage, not because of losing, but because Goku would leave him behind. I felt his ki disappear. Kakarot is dying. That light is a curse. Vegeta, the only way to stabilize Goku is to stabilize the dimension from within. You need to cancel the terror of the Watcher. For that, you must break absolute control. What? My whole life is to control my ego. My new form is the culmination of that control. The Watcher feeds on terror and despair, not strength. The power of controlled destruction will not work. You need an instinctive movement, pure, that challenges your intellect. You must use instinct without the weight of humility. Using Kakarot's technique without his stupid philosophy is the worst nightmare of my pride. Vegeta, in a supreme act that contradicts every principle of his life, injects all the fire energy of destruction into the network of destructive energy, creating a momentary reinforced tunnel. Then, with a roar, he jumps into purple darkness. The automatic seal that remains is unstable and fragile. Vegeta lands on the dimension. Regardless of Beel's words, his ego of destruction vanishes immediately. The destructive power is absorbed by the dimension. Vegeta is left alone in base state, but immediately covered by a dim blue-dark aura. The Watcher of Silence ignores him, focused on devouring Goku. A new fly. You are no use to me, mortal. Your soul is too full of pride. Vegeta, transforming into his Ultra Ego, breaks. His aura turns silver. That's right, Vegeta would achieve a new state, Ultra Ego Instinct. I'm not a fly. I'm the Prince of the Saiyans, and I don't need your light. I just need my rage. Vegeta attacks the Watchman. His movements are pure reflexes charged with anger and will to dominate. The Watcher is surprised to see an instinct without peace. Now you are afraid. 2 flies. Creation will be doubly served to me. The Watchman attacks Vegeta with a concentrated burst of despair. Vegeta, for the first time, does not dodge with the grace of Goku. He receives the direct blow, feeling the terror of absolute loss, but does not disintegrate. My ego remains firm. I will not surrender to your fear. Vegeta drags himself to Goku. He realizes that the only way Goku's light does not break is if he gives him the emotional anchor. Listen to me, Kakarot. The light is breaking because you do not accept your own imperfection. The luminous Ultra Saiyan God is not just strength, it is the truth. Now stop that technique crap and seal the light against your own consciousness. Goku closes his eyes. The luminous light flows to the center of his body. The luminous Ultra Saiyan God is reduced but becomes solid. Goku accesses the luminous Ultra Saiyan God at rest. I understand. The light is not to fight, it is to be. Vegeta is left without any energy. Due to this, the attack has not been able to reach Goku. You will regret your mortal pride. I am silence, and you will be oblivion. The instinct moves me, but the ego is incinerating me. I don't care if I have to give up perfection to save the idiot. I will do it, because only he is worthy of me surpassing him. The Watchman concentrates, noticing the fragility of the power tunnel of Vegeta's destruction. He tries to send a wave of despair outside to collapse the portal and catch both. If I cannot have the light, I'll take the door. Vegeta sees the wave of energy heading to the portal. He knows he has only one chance. He breaks the total control of his ego.
I still have some destructive energy. Vegeta concentrates the shot of dark energy that was left and merges it with his instinctive fist. It is not a destruction attack, but an annihilation of intention. Glow of the great Vegeta. The lightning strikes in the immense eye of the Watchman. The attack does not seek to annihilate, but to impose the control of the will on the chaotic essence of the primordial. The Watchman shrieks a cosmic cry, because the attack forces him to think instead of simply existing. The control is painful. The mind of a mortal should not be so dense. The Watchman counterattacks with a wave of terror that destroys the form of Vegeta's ultra ego. Vegeta falls, his body returns to his base state, and his scars of the ego of destruction are definitely extinguished, becoming normal skin again. I have finished. Now the bearer of the light. Goku moves. The light in his body is a stability beacon. I'm sorry, Vegeta.
It took a while, but you can leave the rest in my hands. Now I will consume you. I will keep your power. Goku extends his hand to the Watchman. Without attack, only the light of the established origin. Seal of creation. Absolute rest. The light envelops the Watchman, forcing him into an eternal state of ecstasy. The primordial is frozen in a gigantic purple crystal. The dimension of despair dissipates. Goku approaches Vegeta and carries him. Vegeta's destructive energy tunnel closes violently. Goku comes out with his rival in his arms. Goku's luminous Ultra Saiyan God vanishes. Both fall into base state. Always in time, Goku. Vegeta, your ego aura of destruction has disappeared. He has paid the price. But using the Ultra Instinct driven by anger, he had to break absolute control of his ego of destruction. The energy dissipated, but Goku is cured. He saved me. Vegeta wakes up in the Temple of Whis. Goku looks at him with respect. Vegeta looks at his hand, without the trace of the power of destruction. Did we win? Or are we dead, Kakarot? Yes, the Watchman is sealed. And look, the light of the origin is already escaping us. Now I know how to contain it. You used my sacrifice to stabilize you. I lost my way. You didn't lose control, Vegeta. You changed it. You broke the ego to use the instinct. I couldn't have done that. You were stronger than me at that moment. I don't want to be stronger than you for a trick of nature. I want to do it for my own will. And you will be, Vegeta. Your ego took you to a dead end of perfection, just like my father. When you broke it, you were reborn. So my mission is to recover what I lost and overcome you, before that light turns you into a useless lighthouse. My next path will not be absolute control. It will be unbreakable will. The Watchman had been sealed, but the real cost was paid by Prince Saiyan. The light of the origin was under control, but the ego of destruction had broken. The question now was, how would Vegeta's new evolution take shape without absolute control? The cosmos was preparing for the next quake, as the exile of Grand Priest and the awakening of the primordials had opened a deep crack in reality. Meanwhile, on the planet of the god Beerus, Goku is sitting on the floor, meditating. The scars of light on his torso are faint, almost invisible, confirming the stability of the light of the origin. Vegeta is in a recovery bed. His body still does not feel heavy by the loss of the ego of destruction. Goku, without opening his eyes, exclaimed the following: "Peace is the only way to sustain this light. The luminous Ultra Saiyan God is not just a transformation, Vegeta. It is a responsibility. When I do not fight, I must be in absolute rest, allowing the light to merge with my soul. It is a training of eons, condensed in seconds." Vegeta gets up from the hit and very irritated. "You speak like a creator god. My ego of destruction has been erased, Kakarot. I no longer have the advantage of the controlled destructive energy. I must regain my power. You lost control, but you gained the unbreakable will. You defeated the Watcher. No one else could. I do not want the will, I want superiority. Now I am a warrior who must start from scratch, while you have the key to creation." Vegeta, furious, would go to a room dimension of training. His frustration is the engine of his new stage. Goku, the ego gave them power, but it limited it. Now the rage is pure, without the barriers of perfection. Meanwhile, Beerus, along with Whis, observing everything that has happened, realizing how the universes are extremely dark, his energy begins to decay gradually. The calm is not natural. The dimension of despair closed, but the energy did not return. Something stayed with her. The Watcher was a chaotic entity, but his sealed crystal is acting like a battery. The Watcher extracted the shadow of each soul he touched and concentrated it in a point. Whis' Bacalo focuses a point in the void beyond Universe 12. A black hole expands in a sealed way, but instead of absorbing light, it emanates a dense darkness that suffocates the brightness of nearby galaxies. It is the primordial shadow, the manifestation of the pure evil that Ben Shin Khan kept sealed with his perfection. It feeds on the absence of morality and the failure of divinity. We will call him the God of Shadows. A God of Shadows feeds on the morality of the gods of destruction. If he becomes strong, he will erase all existence just for boredom. We must flee. There is no escape. He is heading here. His goal is simple: to eliminate the light of origin, that is Mr. Goku, and the catalyst of chaos, Mr. Vegeta, to impose his own law of annulment. Meanwhile, inside the dimension, Vegeta would begin his training. Vegeta is in his base state, hitting the air with a controlled fury. He refuses to transform. His fists are perfect, but they lack brute force. The perfection of the ego abandoned me. I cannot depend on destructive energy. Then I will make my own will be the only law. I will not control the ki, I will control the intention. Vegeta throws a ki blast. The energy is insignificant, but the intention behind it is pure. The blast fades away when it impacts, but leaves a conceptual scar in space. Interesting. You are learning to use the intention of existence. It is not intention, it is purpose. My purpose is to overcome him. If my will is strong enough, the energy will follow. The sound of a great explosion would resonate all around him. However, at that moment, Goku would also enter, but his expression was serious. Whis, I feel a terrible energy. It is colder than destruction. It is the God of Shadows, and it is minutes away. Vegeta, Goku, the God of Shadows can only be damaged by the light of creation, or by a will so strong that it cancels its own logic. Vegeta instantly transformed into Super Saiyan Blue, maximum power, while his expression was agile. My power is the only law. I will crush it with my own hands. The sky of the planet darkens. The God of Shadows, a humanoid figure made of absolute darkness with red and bright eyes, lands. His presence absorbs light and sound. I have come to bring the gift of silence. You are a necessary noise. Do not look at him. His presence exhausts the spirit. Goku would mentally concentrate on the intention of accessing the bright Ultra Saiyan God, since it was the only way to harm the new enemy he had in front of him. Vegeta, you first. I need to enter absolute rest before transforming. I do not need your permission, Kakarot. Vegeta throws himself in his Super Saiyan Blue form. Although Vegeta throws a rain of blows, it was absolutely nothing for the new enemy. Your strength is an obsolete concept, Saiyan. I am annihilation. Your ki does not exist if I don't recognize it. The God of Shadows extends his hand.
Vegeta's ki energy is instantly erased. Vegeta falls to the ground, returning to his exhausted base state. Damn it! My energy has been completely erased. Disappears, miserable mortal and error of existence. The God of Shadows throws a sphere of darkness towards Vegeta with the intention of ending his life once and for all. Goku instantly transforms into the bright Ultra Saiyan God. The explosion of light of origin breaks the darkness around the planet. You will not do it. I will not allow you to end Vegeta's life. Goku stops the Wade with his hand. The light of origin consumes the darkness. There is an explosion of light and shadow that breaks the sky as rays spread around him. The light of creation, the remnant of Salama. I will use you to destroy the multiverse. The God of Shadows attacks Goku. The fight is a ballet of light and darkness. Goku moves with his bright Ultra Saiyan God at rest, just dodging and defending. He does not attack. I can only contain him, Vegeta. You need to find a way to attack him without ki. Vegeta, in base state, observes the fight. He knows he cannot use his strength. He must use all he has left, his purpose, his spirit, his willpower. The Shadow is encouraged by the lack of purpose. If my will is greater than his annihilation, my attack should exist. Vegeta gets up, closes his eyes, does not transform, but channels his rage and broken ego. He concentrates all his existence on the concept of superiority. I will not use ki. I will use willpower. I am the Prince of the Saiyans. Vegeta's aura is not ki. It is a dark violet mist that does not radiate heat or power, but an undeniable conceptual presence. It is the unbreakable will, the spirit of the fight of the powerful Prince of the Saiyans. The God of Shadows continues to fight against Goku. However, while exchanging blows, he manages to feel Vegeta's presence. What is this feeling? This mortal is forcing his existence to be more real than the void. Vegeta throws himself at the God of Shadows. His fists are slow, mortal, but not physical. The God of Shadows cannot erase the attack because it is not energy, it is merely his willpower. Your blows do not have ki, they do not exist. I do not need energy to exist. My purpose is greater than yours. Vegeta's punch hits the God of Shadows. The impact is not physical, it is a wound in his soul. The God of Shadows screams, his form wavers. Pain, but my annulment is still stronger than your vanity. The God of Shadows counterattacks. Vegeta dodges with simple movements based on the pure intention of his will. Well done, Vegeta. Now I distract him. Goku launches a burst of light from the origin. The God of Shadows focuses on the light, the greatest threat. Now, Kakarot, I will give you the perfect opening and you finish him off. The God of Shadows concentrates, trying to erase Goku's light. Creation will be erased by the Shadow. If his annulment is absolute, my purpose must be even more absolute. Vegeta charges a final attack. It is not a flash ending, it is a ray of will, a concentrated violet ray made with the pure intention of existing. Atomizing destroyer of existence, this is the power of my will. The ray hits the God of Shadows. The blow does not damage his body, but it creates the perfect opening for Goku. Thank you, Vegeta. Now, Goku concentrates all the light of the origin in a single fist, with the intention of ending this warrior with a single devastating attack. Sealer of creation. Goku's attack is not destructive. It is a wave of primordial stability. The light envelops the God of Shadows, which is conceptually paralyzed by Vegeta's attack, while an incredible attack destroys everything in its path. The Shadow cannot be perfect. The God of Shadows is not destroyed. It is sealed in a sphere of solid light. The cosmic black hole dissipates. The sky returns to normal. Goku and Vegeta return to their base state, exhausted. Vegeta falls on his knees. His violet aura disappears. It worked. We have been able to defeat him. The light held it, Vegeta, but you gave him the purpose. Without your will, my light would not have known where to strike. This has been a joint victory. You have done it. Both overcame the temptation of perfection. Goku, your light is now stable. Vegeta, you have found a power superior to the ego. Vegeta stood up, while his face reflected great confidence.
My ego of destruction was a mistake. I was looking for control, but the true force is the will. I am Vegeta, and my purpose is to exist, be superior, and protect what belongs to me. That makes you a god, Vegeta. No, it makes me a prince, one that will never be surpassed. Vegeta looks at Goku. Both transform simultaneously. Goku in the bright Ultra Saiyan God, Vegeta in a new form, Super Divine Saiyan with a bright violet aura of fire. We train, Kakarot. We have to control all our powers in case new enemies may appear again. Of course, Vegeta. So it's time to train again. The multiverse had resisted perfection and chaos. The Saiyans had found their definitive paths, the light of origin and the unbreakable purpose. But the emptiness left by the gods was vast, and the galaxy awaited the day when Zeno would wake up, and the true test of their evolution will begin. To be continued.
Over the past several weeks, Dragon Ball Super has exploded back into the spotlight in a way that many fans had only dared to hope for. After years of speculation, rumors, and endless fan theories, official announcements during the franchise's 40th anniversary celebration, the Dragon Ball Genki Damatsuri event in Japan, have finally offered clarity and a renewed sense of momentum for one of the most beloved anime and manga series of all time. For nearly 8 years, the Dragon Ball Super anime lay dormant. Its original broadcast run, which began in 2015 and concluded in 2018, ended after the Universe survival saga without an immediate continuation on television. While the franchise continued to grow through movies, games, and manga chapters, fans around the world longed for a return to weekly animated adventures with Goku, Vegeta, and the extended cast of iconic warriors. All of that changed in late January 2026. At the heart of this resurgence are 2 major anime projects announced during the Genki Damatsuri celebrations, both of which signal a renaissance for Dragon Ball Super. The first is a title called Dragon Ball Super Beerus, described officially as a newly enhanced edition of the Dragon Ball Super television anime. This project was revealed on stage in front of an enthusiastic crowd, complete with a promotional trailer and a new visual that instantly went viral among fans. Dragon Ball Super Beerus is not merely a remaster in the traditional sense. Instead, it's a comprehensive recreation of the original Super anime, with extensively redrawn scenes, updated animation quality, newly recorded audio, and a restructured narrative flow. According to the official description, every major battle scene and key moment is being reimagined using modern animation techniques, bringing heightened visual intensity and improved immersion to the story that captivated audiences a decade ago. The project is set to premiere in fall 2026 on Fuji TV in Japan, with international broadcast plans expected to follow. The story in Dragon Ball Super Beerus picks up from the earliest arcs of the Super series. It revisits the era when Beerus, the god of destruction, awakens after a period of cosmic slumber and sets in motion events that will forever change the balance of power across the universe. Fans can expect an experience that remains faithful to the original narrative, while also offering a richer, cleaner, and more cinematic presentation that aligns more closely with Akira Toriyama's original vision for the franchise. But perhaps even more exciting than the Beerus relaunch is the announcement of a brand new anime series titled Dragon Ball Super: The Galactic Patrol. This project marks the first direct continuation of the Super storyline in animated form since 2018 and represents a major leap forward for the franchise. Confirmed to be an official production, the Galactic Patrol will adapt one of the most anticipated arcs from the Dragon Ball Super manga, the Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga. In this upcoming series, the narrative picks up where the original Super anime left off. Goku and Vegeta, having fought through the Universe survival saga and battled like never before, now face a new threat that has captured the imagination of readers for years.
They join forces with the Galactic Patrol, the interstellar peacekeeping force that operates across the cosmos, to confront the powerful and mysterious wizard Moro. Known as the Planet Eater, Moro possesses the terrifying ability to absorb life energy from entire planets, making him one of the most formidable foes the Z-Fighters have ever encountered. The stakes in the Galactic Patrol arc are unlike anything seen in the franchise's television history. Goku and Vegeta are pushed to their limits in battles that span galaxies, alliances are forged with unlikely allies, and the very fabric of power in the universe is tested. Early visuals shared by Toei Animation show both Saiyan legends wearing the distinctive uniforms of the Galactic Patrol, ready to take their fight to a scale that dwarfs even the Tournament of Power. Although an exact release date for Dragon Ball Super: The Galactic Patrol has not yet been announced, production is already underway, and the series is widely expected to debut sometime after the Beerus relaunch finishes its initial broadcast run. Many analysts believe this could place the premiere in 2027 or later, though official confirmation will come in due course. These announcements alone would be considered monumental for any franchise, but the Genki Damatsuri event delivered yet more news that has fans buzzing with anticipation. Alongside the anime projects, the Dragon Ball universe is expanding into new territory with a brand new game project known as Age 1000. Revealed as part of the same celebratory showcase, this title promises an original Dragon Ball world filled with unique characters and fresh storylines designed by Akira Toriyama himself. Scheduled for release in 2027, Age 1000 hints at a narrative scope and character diversity that could rival the mainline anime and manga. The franchise's 40th anniversary celebrations also featured a sweeping tribute video scored by none other than academic award-winning composer Hans Zimmer, whose work brought a cinematic majesty to the history of Dragon Ball. This collaboration underscores the global cultural impact that the series has had over 4 decades, from a manga debut in 1984 to a multimedia empire spanning anime, film, games, merchandise, and countless spin-offs. Despite all this excitement, not every part of the Dragon Ball Super universe has moved at the same pace. The Dragon Ball Super manga remains on indefinite hiatus following the passing of its original creator, Akira Toriyama, in 2024. While Toyotaro, the longtime artist and creative collaborator, continues to be closely involved with the series' storytelling and visual development, new manga chapters have been sparse, and fans are still awaiting a full return to regular serialization. This hiatus has sparked debate and concern within the community. Some fans worry that delays in the manga might slow the pace of future animated adaptations, especially since the Galactic Patrol arc originates from manga material that is still being digested by readers. Others speculate that the production teams may intentionally allow the anime to catch up in narrative and popularity before resuming the Super manga's momentum. These discussions continue to evolve alongside the official announcements, contributing to a sense of anticipation and uncertainty that keeps fans engaged across social platforms and forums. Community reactions to the Beerus project in particular have been mixed. While many fans are thrilled to see Super reimagined with modern animation quality, some question the necessity of revisiting earlier arcs instead of diving straight into new material. Others have praised the effort as a strategic way to introduce new viewers to the series by offering a condensed, visually polished version of the classic Super story before launching into the next chapter with the Galactic Patrol. What's clear, however, is that 2026 marks a turning point for Dragon Ball Super. After years of waiting, the franchise is once again embracing the future with bold projects that honor its past and expand its legacy. From enhanced anime editions and long-awaited continuations to fresh gaming experiences and global musical collaborations, Dragon Ball fans have more to look forward to now than at almost any other time in recent memory. As the year progresses, audiences around the world will be watching closely for further details, including release dates, cast announcements, trailer drops, and international distribution plans for both Dragon Ball Super Beerus and Dragon Ball Super: The Galactic Patrol. Whatever comes next, it's clear that the spirit of adventure, the thrill of battle, and the heart of the Saiyan saga will continue to inspire and excite fans for years to come.
As the Dragon Ball Super franchise moves forward into this new era, many fans are also looking beyond the immediate announcements and asking an important question: what comes next after these projects? While official details remain carefully guarded, there are clear signs that Toei Animation and the Dragon Ball Production Committee are laying the groundwork for a long-term revival rather than a short-term celebration. One of the most discussed topics among fans is the eventual animated debut of Black Frieza, a form that has already redefined the power scale in the manga. Although no confirmation has been made regarding his appearance in upcoming anime projects, insiders and longtime observers believe that adapting the Galactic Patrol arc is a necessary step toward re-establishing narrative continuity before introducing threats of that magnitude. In other words, Dragon Ball Super appears to be rebuilding its foundation before unleashing its most dangerous villains yet. There is also growing interest in how character development will evolve in the anime moving forward. The Galactic Patrol storyline places heavy emphasis not only on raw power, but on strategy, teamwork, and mastery, especially for characters like Vegeta, who undergoes significant philosophical growth during this period. If adapted faithfully, this could mark one of the most mature and layered eras of Dragon Ball storytelling ever animated. Beyond the anime itself, the franchise continues to strengthen its global presence through games, collaborations, and anniversary projects, reinforcing the idea that Dragon Ball is no longer just a legacy series, it's a living universe that continues to expand with each generation of fans. And now, the future is closer than it has been in years. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay informed about everything coming next in Dragon Ball Super, from anime releases and hidden details to deep lore breakdowns and theories, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming. The Saiyan journey is far from over, and as always, the next battle is only just beginning.